Direct Golf TV, dedicated to improving your game.
Hi, big day for us today. We're here at the TaylorMade head office because they've got a brand new driver out. It's called the R1. Here to tell us all about it is Nick Bonfield. He's the product manager. Hi, Nick.
Hi there, Jeremy.
For TaylorMade. And actually, Nick, there's something in the name, isn't there? Why have you called it the R1? There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Well, Jeremy, the great thing with the new R1 driver is that we've now got the most adjustable driver we've ever had. We've got it all just in the one head. So we now have a multi-lofted driver you can adjust all the way from 8 degrees up to 12 degrees. Within that, there are lots of other levels of adjustability to make that driver your one.
So Nick, as I understand it, you've got lofts from 8 degrees to 12 degrees all in one head. How have you managed to do that?
Well, that's right. This is what is so great about the R1 driver. As you say, we've now got a multi-lofted head. Using a loft sleeve, we can adjust the driver from 8 degrees all the way up to 12 degrees, which is a phenomenal amount of adjustment. In total, with our loft sleeve for the R1 driver, you can adjust it in 12 different ways to 12 settings.
So Nick, it's an incredible amount of adjustment with the lofts, but that's not the only thing that you can adjust on this club, is it?
That's right. With the R1 driver, we can adjust the face angle. It's really, really important that we get the club looking exactly how we want it addressed. So you can have the club looking very neutral at address, or you can make it slightly closed, more closed, or extremely closed, or you can make it slightly open, more open, or extremely open. The choice is down to you. So you've got 7 face angle settings combined with the adjustable loft in the R1.
So that you can make an incredible amount of adjustments to this club. Is that the most adjustable driver TaylorMade have ever made?
Absolutely. This is the most adjustable in terms of being able to change all of the lofts, but in terms of face angle settings, that's an incredible amount, 7 up from our previous best of 5.
Clearly this is a very adjustable driver, Nick, but have TaylorMade made it more forgiving as well?
Absolutely. One of the big things with the R1 driver, being so adjustable, being able to change a loft from 8 degrees up to 12 degrees, means that this club's going to be played by the whole range of golfers. What we need to do, we need to make this club very, very easy to use. So we've continued with the inverted cone technology. The big point with inverted cone technology, it increases the size of the sweet spot. The larger the sweet spot, the more forgiving the club on off-centre hits. So that's really, really important for all golfers. What we've also done, we've actually changed the shaft in this version. So we've now got a 55 gram shaft, so it's slightly lighter, slightly shorter than previous versions at 45.5 inches. All of those characteristics combine to make this a very, very forgiving and easy to use product.
So Nick, moving on to the look of the club, the same elliptical face that we normally get from TaylorMade driver, also the same black finish, but there's a really unusual design on the crown. What's the thinking behind that?
Well, Jeremy, the big thing with the R1 is we wanted to take all that had worked great in the previous drivers, the R11, R11S, and that was this new finish that we'd added to the club. You know, the matte white crown combined with the black face creates some very great alignment cues. Those alignment cues have been enhanced with the new graphics on top of the R1. What you have now is you have some significantly bold, very noticeable graphics that create quite a triangular V, which then actually frames the face, makes that club a lot easier to align.
This is an incredibly versatile club, it's very forgiving. Is this the actual club head that the tour players would use? Is the amateur buying the same thing?
This is the exact same club head that our tour players use. We've got a massive array of tour players that will be playing this product worldwide. The likes of Sergio Garcia, Dustin Johnson. In fact, Dustin Johnson has very recently won with the R1 before it's even officially made its way out onto the tour. So what we find is that the tour players love the look, playability and adjustability of this club as much as every golfer out there will do.
And one of the things that fascinates me, obviously you've got the tour van on tour or every tournament. How much do they adjust the loft and the face angle to fit the course that they're playing that week?
The beauty with TaylorMade for a tour player is that we have our tour technicians at every event. We can actually fit our tour players week in, week out, adjust the driver as they see fit for the course, the conditions, and the way they want to play the course. That's what we've now brought to the club for every golfer that owns an R1. Regardless of what day of the week you play, the conditions, the course, you can adjust this to suit those conditions in the course and the way you want to play that course.
And the best way for an amateur golfer to get the best setting for him?
We would always suggest that you actually spend some time with the club. The benefit of having this multi-lofted club, as we said before, going from 8 degrees up to 12 degrees, means that you can just adjust that club to the refined fit for yourself. you can fine-tune this club to give you the perfect launch conditions. The best way to get any performance out of any club, get yourself properly fitted, but alternatively, get yourself down to a range, to your practice ground, out on the golf course, and just enjoy the product.
Oh, it'll be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Thank you so much, Nick, for taking the time to explain all the fascinating features that TaylorMade have packed into the R1 driver. There's never been such an adjustable driver, an unbelievable number of settings. I can't wait to find out which one suits my game the best, and I'm sure you'll feel the same way too.
Shopping with Direct Golf UK couldn't be easier. Simply visit www.direct-golf.co.uk, speak with one of our professional golf advisors on free phone 08000 139 139, or visit one of our great stores nationwide.